Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Taking deep breath, close and open our fist, take our shoulders up, back and down. Totally relaxed and comfortable stage. Joyful feeling, loveful feeling, appreciating great fortune that everyday morning sweet Baba comes with sweet murli, makes me sweet and takes me to sweet home and sweet kingdom, making my life filled with sweetness. Thank you, Baba. Appreciate you, Baba. With sweet smile, we all go and sit in History Hall, and we will be experiencing ourselves today like a goddess, like a Shakti, like a powerful image, because Baba is making me Shiva Shakti. So while listening Murli, emerging over this beautiful form, experience Baba's each word is like empowering my soul, making me energetic. Today, the Murli, May 8th, 2026. Sweet children, you have now moved away from the Shudra clan and come into the Brahman clan. The Father has adopted you through the mouth of Brahma. Therefore, maintain this happiness. So today is a day of happiness that Baba has adopted me. I am being adopted by Almighty Baba. So I am so fortunate. I am a Brahman soul. So all day long will be in that contemplation. Question: which deep secret can only you children of the Brahman clan understand? Answer: that incorporeal Shiv Baba is your father and that this Brahma is your mother. Only you children of the Brahman clan can understand this deep incognito secret of how incorporeal God is your mother, father, brother, and friend. In this too, those who are to claim a high status in the deity clan will understand this secret accurately. So I, the soul, is understanding the secret of Brahma Baba's role as a mother also, father also, and Shiv Baba's role as a father, because mother and father gave us sustenance, gave us love, gave us all kind of affectionate feelings, and top of that, they guide us, they help us to create new programming, they help us to be disciplined also, and they make us ready to receive the inheritance also. So mother and father, what they are doing, and we can contemplate on it. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Baba. Om Shanti. You children who are sitting here understand that your Bap Dada has come. The father becomes combined with Dada, and it is therefore said that Bap Dada has come. He is also the teacher. Bap, the father, cannot tell you anything without Dada. Let your intellects work on this, because this is something new. On the path of ignorance, they only remember a single one. They would say that there is a guru is at such and such a place. They know the name of his body. They say our father, our mother is at such and such a place. They have names and forms, etc. People have then written this briefly, but whatever they have written, it is wrong. Although you are the mother and father, is remembered that is sung of only one. It is not even sung of Brahma. Neither his name nor his form enters their intellect, nor do those of Vishnu or Shankar. They sing, "You are the mother and father, and we are your children." In spite of that, their intellects go up above. They wouldn't remember Sri Krishna at that time. They would still only remember the incorporeal one. There is his praise. The father explains, when you sit here, remove your intellects from worldly relations and remember the Father from beyond this world. He is personally in front of you at this time. When people sing to him on the path of devotion, they turn their eyes upward and sing, "You are the mother and father." See, this is also very great truth. In any religion, anyone remembers God, then mostly their eyes go up above. Even they remember Krishna or Christ or anybody, but they said God is like up above. So internally, soul knows that those who have come here on this planet as a prophet, they are great, but God is highest on high. And immediately their intellect goes up above. So very deep things Baba is mentioning, that soul being eternal knows that my eternal Father lives up above somewhere. They remember him and said, "Oh God." When they say God, they don't even remember the Shiva Lingam. They simply sing like parrots. You couldn't even say this of Lakshmi and Narayan. They were an empress and emperor. Only their children would call them mother and father. Their children wouldn't call them brother. Devotees remember the purifier, but it doesn't enter their intellects that he would be the Shivalingam. They just sing, "O God." Who said, "O God"? To whom? They don't know anything at all. If they had the knowledge that they are souls calling out to God, they would realize that God is incorporeal. His form is the shape of a lingam. No one remembers the Father accurately. They don't know what attainments they receive from Him or when they receive them. Even you didn't know this. You now belong to the Father. Underline, and we tell ourselves, "I belong to the Father. I belong to the Father. I belong to the Father." Means I have a very big support that I belong to Almighty Father. You know that Shiv Baba has made you his children through Brahma. This is Mother Brahma. Shiv Baba has adopted you through Mother Brahma. At this time, you understand very clearly that you are Shiv Baba's children. Then, in the corporeal form, you are the children of Prajapita Brahma. The human world is created through Prajapita Brahma. It isn't that a new world is created. No, he comes at this time and adopts you. So today, Baba is giving us deep realization that we are connected to God. We are connected to Brahma Baba. And so more we get connection to Bab Dada or Brahma Baba and Shiv Baba, then we become free from all the worldly stuff which is no longer helping us. You call him the mother and father. Therefore, Shiva is the father and Brahma is the mother. They are called mother and father. The father tells you through Brahma, "You souls are my children." He sits here and gives you the recognition of what a soul is. They say that a soul resides in the center of each forehead like a star. Let's take deep breath and see in our own forehead, I am residing in the middle of the forehead, sparkling star. And today, all day long, I will see everyone as the middle of the forehead, sparkling star. To whomsoever I meet, even if I am driving car on the road, there are so many cars, I will visualize and feel that in every car there is a driver and he is sitting in the middle of the forehead, shining star. In the grocery store, gas station, wherever I go, or in my Laukik family or my job place, I see everybody sparkling star in the middle of the forehead. You are sparkling star. I am sparkling star. You are in the middle of the forehead. I am in the middle of the forehead. So we will keep practicing that. Very interesting experience you will have end of the day. They don't know anything else. They cannot say that a soul takes 84 births, that a soul plays a part through a body. When a soul sheds his body and changes his name, form, place, and time, his whole family changes. When someone is adopted, his whole family changes. He knows his parents to whom he was born, and he then belongs to the family who adopted him. You have moved away from the Kshudra clan and come here into the Brahman clan. You have been adopted through the body of Brahma. You have come into the Brahman clan. These things cannot be written in the scriptures. They can only be explained. Hmm? Baba said that certain things are being explained. No one understands anything just from what is written. Now only you children know that you have become the children of Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. This one is the mother. Only Brahma can be called Prajapita. I adopt you children through this one. These are such deep matters. None of them can understand these things unless they are explained to them personally. Only those who belong to this Brahman clan will understand these things. They will be the ones who claim a high status in the deity clan. These things will not sit in the intellects of new ones. These things won't sit in their intellect, nor will they be able to explain them to others. Among you two, they sit in your intellects, number wise, according to the efforts you make. So it is not sitting in everyone's intellect because it's everybody is number wise. But I have to think I am number one. And Baba, you are making everything sit in my intellect very clearly, very easily, very simple way. So we have to think I am number one. It is remembered you are the mother and father. Shiv Baba is remembered. Then it is said you are the mother and father. How can the one father be the mother and father? No one else can explain these things. People learn by heart whatever Vyas wrote in the scriptures. They tell you that someone has told you all of these things and that you have learned them by heart in the same way. It is very difficult for new people to understand. Even amongst those living here, no one is able to explain to others sufficiently well that they are souls and that their father is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. So Baba said that we all have to train ourselves that we can explain and understand sufficiently. We all are doing our best, but Baba today said it should be sufficient. Like when you bake the cake, you have to put your oven on 450 or 350, whatever they are calling for, right? So if you have only 200 or 100 degree, then your cake will not bake. So Baba also said sufficient. We said, I'm doing this good, but if it is when it is required 350 degree and you have only 100 degree, then it will not make the result the way it wants, right? So that's why Baba is using word sufficiently. Only the unlimited Father gives you the unlimited inheritance. He gave you the inheritance. Now, after taking rebirth, you have completed your 84 births. Therefore, the Father has come to give you your inheritance once again. It is so easy to explain this to others. Whom you would call the mother and father is something to think about. He adopts you through Brahma, therefore, a mother is definitely needed. So, according to the drama plan, a very special daughter is given the title of World Mother, Jagadamba. We'll be celebrating Mother's Day, na? So, we'll remember Mama and all the daddies and all everyone. We all are mother also, we all are father also, we all are sister also, we all are brothers also. We have both the qualities, right? Masculine qualities and feminine qualities. But Baba is remembering Jagdamba because special daughter. And we all can say it from today, I am also Baba's special daughter. I will be like a little Jagdamba, small Jagdamba. A male being cannot be called the world mother. He would be called the world father, Jagat Pita. His name, Prajapita, is very well known. Okay, so where is Prajamata, the mother of people? This is why the mother is adopted. There is Adi Dev, then Adi Devi is appointed. There is also only one Jagdamba and she is praised. There are so many gatherings for Jagdamba, but no one knows her occupation. There is a temple to Kali in Calcutta. There is a temple to Jagdamba in Bombay. Their faces are different. Who is Jagdamba? No one knows this. She is called a goddess. Jagdamba shouldn't be called a goddess. She is Brahmin. She is the princess of this knowledge. She received this knowledge from the Father. All of you are children of Jagdamba. So, very good thing. We are children of Shiv Baba, Brahma Baba, and Jagdamba. You listen to this knowledge and then relate it to others. This is your business. God is teaching you. It isn't a human being who is teaching you. This Brahma too is a human being. Human beings cannot purify anyone. The intellects of human beings have become so dull that they don't understand anything at all. Only the one Father is the purifier. He only comes to purify the impure. This whole world is Tamopradhan. All are impure. That new world is pure, and this old world is impure. There are the residents of hell in this old world and the residents of heaven in that new world. The intellect also says that in the golden age there will just be deities who are the residents of Bharat. There will be no one else there. You children have now received this knowledge. There were Sun dynasty deities in the New World, and then there was the Moon dynasty. Therefore, the Sun dynasty became the past. Then, after the Moon dynasty, there was the Merchant dynasty. There truly was the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan. Okay, what existed before them? No one understands this. The Father has explained the secret of cycle to you children. There is the Merchant dynasty in the Copper Age. In this Iron Age, there is the Kshudra dynasty. You now understand that you have become Brahmins. The Father has made you belong to Him. That is, He has transferred you from the Kshudra religion to the deity religion. Those of the Sun and Moon dynasties don't exist at this time. There is neither the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan nor the kingdom of Ram. It is now the end of the Iron Age. There will definitely be the Golden Age after the end of this Iron Age. There is this old impure world in the Iron Age. Everyone is in a great sorrow. This is why they sing the praise of the deities and bow down to their idols. Okay, who gave Lakshmi and Narayan their kingdom? Is there anyone who can tell us this? This wouldn't be in anyone's thought because their intellects think that the Iron Age is still in its infancy. They think that there are still 40,000 years left. Therefore, these thoughts don't enter their intellects. You now have these thoughts. Some children say that they are unable to stay in remembrance. Why not? Because they don't wake up early in the morning and imbibe this knowledge while sitting in remembrance. So we have to get up, then sit in remembrance, and then imbibe the knowledge. They understand it but are unable to explain it to anyone. This will definitely happen. Not everyone can become sensible to the same extent. There have to be those who are sensible and those who are senseless. Those who are very sensible will go and become kings and queens. The more someone understands and explains to others, the more his name will be glorified. When they hold an exhibition, they write to Baba and ask him to send so and so. Can you not explain, Baba, that one has more practice? We are still a little weak. Baba himself says, whenever you receive an invitation, write to Baba, and then Baba will see who is available and who should be sent. Are there any sannyasis who have also been invited to that same place? In that place, a very good Brahma Kumari should be sent there. Okay, you can send anyone out of Kumarka, Manohar, Ganga. There are many children. Send Jagdish, send Ramesh. You can also understand that each one is cleverer than the other, just as there are judges and magistrates. They are all cleverer than each other. The government knows that each one is cleverer than the other. This is why a case goes from one court to another. Higher court, one court to another higher court. Then, when the case reaches the High Court, it is then put to the court above that. If that one doesn't give the right judgment, the case is taken to a higher court. Have mercy on this one. Such things happen here. They don't happen in the golden and silver ages. From the copper age, there is the kingdom of the king and queen. There it would be the emperor and empress who took look after all the cases. There would only be a few cases. Now all are impure and tamopradhan. If a case were taken to the emperor, he would give a small punishment. If the mistake made was serious, he would give severe punishment. Here, there are so many judges and lawyers. There is such a big difference in the activities. No one knows what happens in the golden age. The father has now explained to you. Ask anyone if they know Lakshmi and Narayan. For instance, Birla has built many temples to them. So, a clever child should write a letter to him. You have had many temples built to Lakshmi and Narayan, but how did they receive their kingdom? Since it was the Iron Age before the Golden Age. There is nothing in the Iron Age. The deities would not have fought with anyone. No one can become a master of the world by fighting. So this is also a very good thing that no one can become master. No one can become master while fighting. You can become master by love and compassion and kindness and knowledge and peace. The pictures of Lakshmi and Narayan are the pictures of those who were the masters of the world. It is now the Iron Age. Here, people fight with weapons. The father has explained that if those who belong to the Christian religion were to come together and love one another, they could become the masters of the world. However, it is only Lakshmi and Narayan who become the masters of the world. The intellect says that if they were to come together, they could become the masters of the world, but none of them can become a king or queen of the golden age. The drama is created in this way. We are now once again claiming our inheritance of heaven with the power of yoga. You can explain to them how they also attain their status from the father, a cycle ego, at the confluence age. We have completed 84 births and we are once again claiming our inheritance. Acha, to you, sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bapdada. The spiritual father says Namaste to you, spiritual children. And we, spiritual children, say Namaste to spiritual father, mother, and sister daddies, all the great advanced party souls. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Essence for Dharana. In order to imbibe this knowledge and inspire others to imbibe it, wake up early in the morning and stay in remembrance of the Father. Practice explaining to others what you yourself have understood. Remove your intellect's yoga from worldly relations and remember the one Father from beyond this world. It is your business to listen to this knowledge that you receive from the Father and to relate it to others. Blessing. May you have the power of accommodation and become an example of one who creates an atmosphere of unity. I, the soul, have a power of accommodation and become an example of one who creates an atmosphere of unity. Baba said that where there is a unity, there is a success. United we stand. If we are not united, we will fall apart. So that's why unity is very important and harmony. As soon as unity comes, harmony comes, acceptance comes, appreciation comes, thankfulness comes, gratefulness comes, then unity will remain, right? Unity is a very good example, like you are making cake. So all the ingredients are together, but we will not see all the ingredients. But we will know that the ingredients are there. You don't see baking powder, you don't see vanilla extract, but when you smell it, there is a vanilla. When you eat it, you feel the taste of it. So there are so many things can happen incognito. Then only we can work in unity. Those beads are similar who have love for one and have a constant and stable stage. Those who follow the directions of the one who are united in their thoughts among themselves, they are the ones who can be threaded in the rosary. However, an atmosphere of following one direction can only be created when you have the power to accommodate. If there is a difference of opinion in any situation, you have to accommodate that difference, for only then will you come close together with that unity and become an example for everyone. Slogan. Imbibe spirituality in your every thought, word, and action, and there will then be splendor in service you do. So Baba said that there should be splendor in service when we will have spirituality. Okay, now object signal. Constantly experience an unshakable, immovable, and constant stage. When you see any painful sin, be aware that it is nothing new. Those who have made the lesson of nothing new firm will never be afraid. What happened? How did it happen? This happened while hearing and seeing the news. Remain powerful while seeing the predestined drama unfold. and continue to give power to others. People of the world become afraid, whereas you fill those souls with power. Continue to give the donation of peace and powers to those who come into contact with you. Now again take deep breath 3 times. Close and open our fist 3 times. Take our shoulders up, back and down 3 times. Put our feet on the floor flat and we feel slowly we are in a totally focused place, balanced place, sensible place. And now we will have some experience with the blessing, slogan, and Avyak signal. So we'll do very gently repeat it, kind of affirmation or a self-respect. We visualize it, we feel it, and we will let it manifest solely. Nowadays, people are talking a lot about affirmation, but they say that affirmation should you convince about it. You should visualize it, you should feel it, and then it will manifest. So only chanting the words can do so much. But if you feel it and realize it and accept it and appreciate it, then you will have more result. So Baba also said you can also make everything in your life like a powerful experience. So today's blessing, may you have the power of accommodation and become an example of one who creates an atmosphere of unity. I, the soul, have the power of accommodation and become an example of one who creates an atmosphere of unity. I am a bead in the rosary and I am connected to other beads and I feel unity and harmony. I, the soul, have the power of accommodation and become an example of one who creates the atmosphere of unity. I, the soul, have the power of accommodation and become an example of one who creates an atmosphere of unity. I, the soul, have the power of accommodation, and I, the soul, become an example of one who creates an atmosphere of unity. I, the soul, have the power of accommodation and become an example of one who creates an atmosphere of unity. I, the soul, have the power of accommodation and become an example of one who creates an atmosphere of unity. I, the soul, have the power of accommodation and become an example of one who creates an atmosphere of unity. Again, little moment of silence. So, yes, Baba, I have power of accommodation. I am ready to have become part of creating unity. It is a very big blessing when we are able to create unity. We don't say anything in a way that affects our unity. So unity is very important quality, particularly when we are working with Baba. Slogan. Imbibe spirituality in your every thought, word, and action, and there will then be splendor in the service you do. I, the soul, imbibe spirituality in my every thought, word, and action, and there will then be splendor in the service I do. I, the soul, imbibe spirituality in my every thought, word, and action, and there will then be splendor in the service I do. I, the soul, imbibe spirituality in my every thought, word, and action, and there will then be splendor in the service I do. I, the soul, imbibe spirituality in my every thought, word, and action, and there will then be splendor in the service I do. I, the soul, imbibe spirituality in my every thought, word, and action, and there will then be splendor in the service I do. Awake signal, constantly experience an unshakable, immovable, and constant stage. I, the soul, remember the mantra of nothing new, constantly experience an unshakable, immovable, and constant stage. I, the soul, made the mantra nothing new form in my heart, and so I, the soul, constantly experience an unshakable, immovable, constant stage. I, the soul, has made nothing new mantra form in my heart, and so I, the soul, constantly experience an unshakable, immovable, and constant stage. I, the soul, has made this mantra lesson nothing new form. So I, the soul, constantly experience an unshakable, immovable, and constant stage. I, the soul, have made the lesson of nothing new form. So I, the soul, constantly experience an unshakable, immovable, and constant stage. Acha. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti.